feel like you have like a control over some type of circumstance right now, but you're trying to follow your heart, but you could be moody from time to time. It seems like there's going to be a confident and or decisive moment that you'll be able to get a resource. You just may not see it. It's like there's not any changes, or there's, I guess you're worried about time. You could feel thrown off. Maybe somehow you feel cheated out of a payment or a service or a promotion, a job. You feel like you're going through a transformation or you have to let something go, but your wish is going to be fulfilled. There also could be a fire sign that has a child, and or they're going to send you a message about some type of poor choices and how they want to change this friendship or change the community, or change how they embrace a certain thing. So somehow that could help you as well. Somebody may get the vibe that you're thrown off, and they may want to help you when it comes to it. Because you feel like you're forced to handle a lot of responsibilities and nothing's working, and you're fighting for something. And it's bringing a shake up to your confidence somehow. Hi, good morning. So as you're disappointed, there's going to be a new start, something that comes towards you. It also could be an air sign of somebody who wants to have a conversation with you. Somebody conceited, or they conceal their emotions very well. They're self-centered, so no, they'll plot against you. If this is not an air sign, who is this? This could be a Leo, heavy on the fire sign, an Aries, a Libra, a Virgo, a Pisces, and Aries. All right, be careful when it comes to it. Somebody feels like, okay, well, we can establish some type of desire, even though there's a loss of opportunity. Maybe there's some type of self-care that's needed, and then we can make a decision to figure out if there's going to be a restart and or a solidification of this so we can both be happy. But there's still some type of bad choice or something that's going on in the background that's going to be a challenge when it comes to it. Yeah, let it go. Good morning. All right, what else for the collective? So you may be in your emotions right now. You could be daydreaming and or trying to figure out what your options are, how someone feels, and or who truly has emotions for you, so that way you can focus on that, laser in on that. You also could be confused on who wants to sleep with you, or who would be someone that's stable that you can interact with and or sleep with, that will still lead to some type of balance. There could be somebody around you. This could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Leo, a Libra, a Taurus. But if you're confused on some type of structure, be careful. You need to hold back on it. If there's any type of resistance, you need to be confident in moving forward. You'll have some type of balance when you do, because you'll realize that somebody's exhausted and or burnt out. So the point that you feel like, oh no, I'm not going to go over there, or no, something's unstable, or no, somebody's lying about something, don't do it. So it'll be a challenge to your work. It's going to create an issue if not. Good morning. All right, what else is going on for the collective? So it seems like you're trying to move forward. You're trying to release some type of baggage and or change. It's like, okay, well, let me focus on the things that I can control and or that I can persuade and or influence at this point in time. So that way I have some type of progress and or I can make some type of decision. You also could be moving forward from some type of bad news, some type of careless thought, conversation, gossip, whatever this is. When it comes to a scandal, a friend, or just something that's disloyal or disrespectful. Maybe you're highlighting some type of communication or something between someone. I don't know. And it's like, okay, well, now I want to just plan to move forward. There's an air sign, feminine. If she's not an air sign, this could be an earth sign or a Cancer. Somebody is going through some type of burden when it comes to moving forward, but they're trying to adapt at this point because they feel like they will be able to have some type of calm and or clarity as they do so. They're trying to reconcile with some type of opportunity and or a job or something that they feel like will be prosperous, something that's quick that will help them grow. All right. There also could be some type of scandal that's coming out. This could be pertaining to a Sagittarius and or a Cancer. Somebody took the opportunity to lie, to put something on some type of paperwork, to try to do some type of scam or whatever the case may be. And they held some type of help and or hope that this burden will just move forward. But there's a judge that's going to focus in on some type of plans. And they're going to have to adapt how they move forward. This could be somebody that you're close to. Hi. Let me know if you send in for a question and we'll talk about it. All right. What else for the collective message? So if you're on the fence about an opportunity and or a property right now, it seems like focus on some type of possibility. Be curious on it. Because if you're not, you're going to end up holding back in indecisions, and this is going to cause some type of issue and or rejection. Okay, but the situation can get better and or can recover if you take some type of action from it. But it seems like also somebody's going to come towards you and just kind of have a gentle conversation because they feel like, all right, well, let's agree to disagree and or resolve some type of issue. Somebody wants to rethink some type of approach. They feel like things can get better, but there's somebody around them that's manipulative and or severe, and that may cause some type of shakeup and or issue. This could be somebody in your family and or somebody that you created a family with. But you feel like, okay, well, things ain't just changing between us, or you feel like there was a shakeup after somebody said something or some type of lie, and you just chose to step back. Somebody could want to fix something with you. Okay, good morning. All right, what else? So there could be an Aries, a Virgo, a Libra, especially if this is a feminine, a Cancer, an Aquarius. Somebody's trying to play something safe, and or they feel like their plans are falling apart, but they're going to have some type of perspective and or clear mind as they go through some type of process that'll give them some type of strength. So if somebody comes towards you and it seems like they have some type of hidden agenda, or they're not really as tuned into themselves as they should, just give them some type of love. It's like you don't really have to reject them a harsh way. Just like, okay, well, thank you, and send them on their way. You may not have to respond, but just kind of recognize it for what it is. Somebody could be low-key flirting with their past or flirting with something that they did in their past, and this is a bad choice, and they're going to be burnt out and exhausted by it. Okay, you also could be getting some type of communication, and this may be something that you're not expecting. This could be somebody who's curious on if you're either still connected to your past, and or if you knew something about your past, or if you guys are open to a new opportunity because of it. This could even be about an old job. It's like, oh, okay, well, are you still in this industry, or are you still doing something? Or, I know that this company, this manager or whoever, they have a reputation for, layoffs, or they have a reputation for a certain thing, and, we want to talk to you. You may end up talking to someone because you feel like, okay, well, I feel a little burnt out right now. And maybe that's something that you feel like is not really going the way that you want to when it comes to your confidence. So it's like, okay, well, why not? Outcome if you go. Okay, so it may start off honest, and you may feel, okay, well, something that's very precise, you know exactly how to get something done. You go through a process of like, okay, well, I can't just go into it, but then somehow it leads into something that you feel like you can't control. You end up feeling stuck. So it's up to you. Hi. Good morning. All right, let's switch decks. All right, what's going on for the collective? There could be some type of gift and or some type of finances that you're either trying to hold on to, and or it's like, okay, well, you're trying to figure out where something is coming from. There could be some type of resistance of change that's holding or affecting your judgment right now. And in the process, you feel like you're going through some type of loss or setbacks, or there's something that's making you sad. But you will be able to kind of refresh yourself or renew yourself throughout this process. It'll end in some type of clarity or breakthrough. But you may be in and out of something can grow, or if you're in and out of like, okay, well, what do I do now? It's like you're barely making over a milestone, or you're barely able to do something. It's like, okay, well, all right, I'll just hold on until the next time I'm sad. I don't know what this is. It's like, okay, well, I'll just wait until the next bill, or I'll just wait until the next time, and then you're trying to figure out how to stabilize. But it feels like you're able to get some type of structure. There could be a father-child relationship that's out here, and somebody feels like, okay, well, we can travel together, we can hit some type of milestone. But there could also be an air sign person out here that's causing some type of confusion, or that's going to bring up some type of options regarding a scandal and or how they can get out of something that's no longer worth any value. But there could be some type of confused feelings because of some type of mismanagement, or I don't know, something was refinanced. There's also another masculine here. Something may get confused in the process. So it's like, okay, well, we have a plan to try to get out of something or to figure something out, and then somehow it doesn't go fully the way that they think because of someone else. You may need to watch your spending right now. It's not okay for you to move in or relocate. Don't refinance anything. Don't get no loan right now. Just kind of hold tight if you can. You also going to get some type of clarity about some type of new goals or new project. Just make sure, again, you're not overindulging in food or alcohol, or just feeling like something was a failure when it comes to love. Okay, figure out if you can get some type of new thoughts, create some type of new goals. There's things that you can put this energy towards. There could be someone that's going through some type of scandal when it comes to some type of theft and or embezzlement. This could be this water sign masculine. They definitely could be going towards the courts. Somebody also could be trying to block some type of sadness so that way they can stabilize. It's like, okay, you know what? I do have some type of feelings and or emotions, but I'm going to put that to the side so that way I can do something for myself or get some type of outcome. But somebody feels like there's a loss of like, okay, something hit a nerve, or something is bothering them. Either you or them. There's also this feminine air sign out here. This person is going to be a problem for you. Somebody could be envious of you and or is not a true friend. Okay, this person is going to say whatever they think people want them to say. And I'm not saying you're the air sign, but there's somebody that's the air sign around. They could be connected to a fire sign right now. And they're going to realize that they're putting, this fire sign is putting their needs before the air sign. And they're going to be sad about this once they get blocked. And they're going to want to try to reconcile. But then maybe at this point in time, you're going to feel like this person is overindulging in something. And you're trying to work on a different system or doing something different. And they're going to try to create a scandal. Or they were in a third-party scandal with this Virgo, who no longer values this water sign based off of some type of hard choice, or somebody didn't value their brother, or somebody didn't value somebody in their family. It's like, okay, well, I don't care about them being my brother or being someone that, because we didn't really talk, or we didn't have that close relationship anyway. And somebody could be confused about like a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Or maybe somebody's brother's going to approach this Sagittarius or Capricorn. It's like, okay, well, I don't ever see you around my family anymore. I don't ever really see you. Or I'm not really sure what's going on when it comes to some type of scandal. Or this person may say something to them. Somebody's sibling may say something to them. Okay, let's get another spread. Okay, let's see. Did you send in for a question or a reading? What's your sign? I'm logging in now. Give me 1 second. Okay, we'll do a reading. What's your sign and what's your topic, love? What's your topic for your reading? Okay, so if there's a Taurus or a Leo around you, you need to protect yourself. They're going to come towards you and tell you everything about a marriage, relationship, or commitment because they're trying to maintain control. It's like they can speed talk to you or do something for you. You know, all of a sudden you'll say yes, but it's going to crash something that you're trying to do. Release this person. Alicia. Something about a temp agency could be important. HR. I don't know if you are going to start a job small and it grows, or maybe somebody that you used to work with. There could be some type of resource, or you have something for yourself that you can do for yourself. What's your topic? I just want to do a general. All right, let's see. What do you need to know? Okay, so it seems like you're very disciplined. You're very honest. You're very logical about how you make decisions. But there could be some type of sadness and or pessimistic attitude from time to time when it comes to your emotions. But you're able to get out of it. There's just some type of past resentment that causes you to feel burnt out and or exhausted. It's like, oh, I had to do a lot to get here. Or from time to time, it still feels like you are still doing a lot to upkeep it. There also could be someone around you. This could be a masculine that has some type of regret. They're in deep contemplation about their family dynamic and or how you guys had some type of fulfillment together. They could have had some type of authority to them, and they feel like, okay, well, I was friends with someone who was causing some type of stress or who was always feeding into some type of sadness or depression, and now they want to reconcile and see if you guys can build and implement something together. Outcome if you do it. Outcome if you don't. Okay, so outcome if you do it. Initially, it's going to feel like they're going to feed into you. They're going to make you feel like you're the best thing since sliced bread, but that will drop. The energy, the time, the effort, the money that they put into you is going to stop, and you're going to feel a little chaotic and thrown off and feel like they're stalling for whatever reason, okay? And you feel like, okay, well, I can't really control the situation, and I don't really know what to do next. Now, if you don't go back to this person, initially you're going to feel the burden because maybe there's things that you have to take care of. There's responsibilities or some type of weight that you're carrying. But because you're able to kind of sit down and get something to go and or discover how to do it, you feel more happy and or positive that you didn't have to rely on someone that's trying to come back to you. So you need to say no to whoever this is. Okay, somebody's trying to come back. All right, let's get another general message. Ooh. You already have some type of clarity about some type of heartbreak and or separation. Maybe you already know what someone's planning on doing. Maybe you discovered that they were already stuck based off of a text message, or you saw them communicating, spying, or waiting for someone. It's like, oh, okay, well, you go ahead. I'm going to wait back in the car. And somehow they end up calling someone, or it's like they end up dealing with someone. They're in and out of some type of grief and or sadness because of someone else. And it's clear as day. You also may have some type of idea about what you need to do when it comes to your plans and or how you're going to make some type of progress. From time to time, you can get mentally stuck and bring up some type of illusion. So when it comes to a business or you go into school, what you're trying to develop, and you get conflicted by it. So pay attention to why you feel like you need to separate from things, or it's like, okay, well, I just need to completely get out the city. I need to completely just walk away from something and do something else. You don't have to. Okay, you may just need to redirect your focus and or figure out what's making you feel like there's an imbalance, or what you need to reprioritize. You don't always have to switch things up very quickly or run from a situation. All right, let's get another general message. So it seems like you are recovering, though, when it comes to a love or releasing some type of pain. You have some type of optimism, but at the same time, you feel like there's people around you that just procrastinated. They just want to sleep with you. And although from time to time you look into it, you give them some type of conversation, you know that you want something that's going to be aligned for you, or something that you feel like is going to fulfill you even emotionally. There could be someone, again, that's trying to recover, but this is not out of good news. They still haven't tackled the things that they were supposed to do with their family, or just someone that they feel stuck by. This could be a Libra, a Virgo, an Aries, a Taurus, a Pisces. So be careful, because even if you try to recover secretly, it feels like you're going to end up feeling stuck, and or it feels like somebody's going to end up restricting you when it comes to a situation. You're going to lose some type of motivation and feel weighed down. They also may be happy when it comes to this, but it feels like there may be some type of family plans or family travel, and then that somehow feels like, okay, well, we can release some type of worry and figure out how we can go from here. But then that may end up bringing some type of bad news. because they have some type of stability in or account, or they got something going on with a fire sign or a water sign. It's like some type of system, maybe even a Taurus. And somehow you have to stand back and you're like weary about what's going to happen when it comes to the situation because this person is scattered and or angry about some type of finances. So be careful, even if somebody invites you on a trip, or it's like, okay, well, you know, no, my family will accept you, or oh no, we can't do it. It'll be for the moment. So give it to Libra season. All right, so there could also be somebody that's fake around you, because I wanted to pull up my plastic cards. Either there's somebody that you think that's mean, somebody that you mean, or maybe like the movie Mean Girls. But this could be an earth sign for sure. Something about math could be important, or spelling. Maybe there's a kid around you that's learning how to do certain things. All right, so your last message. It seems like you don't need to be embarrassed by a situation at all. You have some type of momentum and or some type of help. You have a community. You have some type of support. You know exactly what you're doing. But from time to time, you feel like you're carrying the weight of going through some type of cycle, or you're not sure what's going next. Somebody around you could feel like they're in the hot seat, or maybe they feel like when you're in the hot seat, you still handle it well. You look very good and or attractive. Somebody feel like you still look like you have everything that you need, or you come all very stable. There could be, again, somebody around you that's wanting to reach out to you, but you may be disappointed in somebody else that you're not paying attention. Yeah, you're not. Somebody thinks that you're dreaming. It's like, okay, well, I feel like you're smarter. There's something about you. They see you differently. But you may be running from it because of your emotions. So just be careful when it comes to that. All right, give me your follow-up yes or no question. Oh, wait, let's do your confirmations. Make sure you are not forgetting something. Put something on your to-do list, your calendar. Set your alarm if you have to. Maybe you're booking something. It's like, oh, okay, I got to make sure either you're on time or something doesn't back up. Somebody could have followed them. Hopefully this is not like tracking somebody. Something's going to happen within the next 48 hours, but you will see some type of results within the next year. Someone doesn't want it to end, whether it's you or them, but they didn't take your advice, and it was good advice. Someone around you is on an emotional roller coaster, so get off when it comes to it, especially if you feel like there's some type of force that's working against you. You are a very fun person, or you will meet someone that's a very fun person and break free from someone else. There's a genuine air sign around you, whether masculine or feminine, and this is going to help you choose a new person. You could be getting a new phone number, a new email, a new social media, or something that's new when it comes to your account. Maybe even a new bank account. Somebody's going to be trying it for the last time, or you're going to make this the last time. Something about a winter vacation could be important. You'll realize that you are protected and or you are growing. Something sucks, but it's their choice. It's their life, okay? You will get some type of reward for your reward and recognition for your merit. But just be careful dealing with someone who's a younger man. They could be a rat, or they could be someone that likes to fight with their own family or friends. All right. Now give me your follow-up yes or no question. It doesn't have to be related to your reading. And then we'll move on. If you sent in for your question, I'll get to you in a second. We're in a personal. Oh, there you go. Will the business idea be successful? Yes, it will. You're going to have the idea. You already have the idea. So work on it. And so we already said something within the next year. So give it at least a full year before you have any type of anxiety about changing this. Okay? Even if your momentum changes or somebody comes towards you, there's something else that feels like it's picking up. You need to continue in doing it. Give it at least a year to stabilize. Congratulations. All right, let's see. Did anybody else send in? We may do a confirmation message for... Well, maybe do a collectives versus all signs. Okay, cool. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Also, somebody in your family may challenge you. Stand up for yourself when it comes to that. It's your idea, your energy. You don't have to prove it or explain it to everybody. Just be prepared for that, okay? I forgot to sign into the other one, too. Okay, cool. Hey, come on in. I think we'll do confirmation. I don't know if I want to do collectives or I don't want to do a specific. That's not, because I did it on the page. Hi, good morning. I need to straighten them up. Somebody may need to go get a haircut. Somebody may need to organize. It's like you organizing your shoe closet, or maybe you need to organize your closet, put some clothes up. All right, let's see. What sign we gonna start with? What sign we got in the chat? Let's see who we gonna start with. We'll do collectives. We're not gonna do them as we got air signs. Who's in the chat? We got Earth sign. Alright, so let's start. We got Earth signs first. Alright, we'll do Earth. What's that? Taurus? Okay, yeah, you're Earth too. We'll do Earth, Fire, Air, Water. Okay, cool. Let's do confirmation messages. Yeah, we're gonna start with Earth. You could have seen something on somebody's phone. It's like you could have seen somebody like, damn, I ain't never seen that name on their phone before, or if this ain't happened yet, it's like, okay, well, cool. It's like, alright, well, oh well. So somebody could be seeing your name on somebody's phone. They could be trying to come towards you. Somebody say, oh, okay, well, let's talk. Or it seems like they're already talking to somebody else. Okay, something about spiritual work could be important. Whether you do spiritual work or you purchase a service, you're going to get a candle, something like that could be important. There's a feminine earth sign that's around you. Somebody who's going to want you to be a part of a group activity. And then be careful because there may be some type of burning of a bridge if you sign up to that. Somebody could be doing some type of post details. I don't know if somebody's in the army, somebody do security, maybe somebody's a police officer, or you need to post some type of details when it comes to a situation. Some type of job will cost you your mental health. So if you're thinking about just going back to something very quickly or just doing something just because, it will cost you your mental health and you need to choose peace. Somebody was excited to take your ex, your baby mom, your baby dad, and this could have been a feminine earth sign. Okay, don't rely on your friends right now. You need to do something for yourself. There is somebody that's charming that wants to chat with you and or that's inspired by you because of something, some type of details or something about yourself. But you need to stay out of their business, or somebody's going to tell you, or you're going to tell them to stay out of someone else's business. You could be someone that either drinks or smokes, or you're going to run into someone that does. And it's like, you know what? I can tell that you own some type of substance. I'm going to choose peace and go about my business. Somebody may not be too fresh anyway when it comes to being able to clean themselves up. Something about peppermint, Dr. Bronner's, or a new candle. Maybe you're mopping your floor, Fabuloso, something like that could be important. There's just some type of smell in your home. Somebody could be sending you money as an apology and they want to talk. You will get promoted to a leadership role. You just need to stop comparing yourself and or your journey. There could be some type of party, celebration, invite, or just something that you're deciding to go to for yourself. There's a boss that's around and or someone that wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to send you a message, but they're going to also tell you like, okay, well, I don't want you too much in my business, but I want to tell you a little bit about it. They're going to tell you it's not truly what you think because they want you to be in some type of rose-colored glasses about what they tell you. I don't know. Their family could be messy. We'll see who this is. A restraining order may be needed, okay? Because you respectfully disagree with somebody and or something. Trust that both y'all will have confidence and or help going forward. You do not need to help some type of abuser, okay? Because you will be quickly disappointed if you do. There could be a child services case. Maybe you got disappointed in that. You could be noticing that your face is clearing up. You may also need a hug, or there's somebody that's in a fetal position and they need a hug. All right, let's get some details. Who is this person that's coming to talk to you? Who is this boss? And they telling you it's not what you think. So this could be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Virgo. Okay. Taurus, is it what you think? Yes. Virgo, is it what you think? Yes. Capricorn, is it what you think? It is what you think. Okay. So, they're lying. Alright, so you can be noticing your face clearing up. Good job. You're choosing peace. Who quickly disappointed you? This could be an Aries. This could be a Taurus, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, or a Sagittarius. Or maybe they were quickly disappointed because of some type of case. Alright, stay out of whose business, earth signs. This could be a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Scorpio. And again, this is coming like they're coming towards you to tell you something, but they don't really want you to know everything. Don't ask them no questions. Don't even get no perspective they didn't ask for. So that's even if you want to help someone. All right, are you going to this party? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Virgo, you will, but you may feel like there's some type of disagreement or something that's just not working. You feel a little thrown off. Capricorn, yes, you will, and you feel like, okay, well, this is going to help you progress and or find some type of opportunity. Somebody could even be going overseas, or there's some type of expansion. Taurus, you will as well, but then there may be some type of bad choice. You may feel like somebody's holding back. You have to take some type of risk. There's also some type of conflict. So if you had the option to change your idea, you may have to change it. Taurus and Virgo, about this party, celebration, or invite. All right, don't rely on your friends. Why not? Because you invested in something new. They need to invest in something new, but you need to invest in something that's sustainable, or you already did. So you have to continuously trust yourself. You don't always have to go out for outside validation just to see if your decision was right or how people support you. There's also someone around you. This could be a Taurus, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Leo, an Aries. Somebody feels like, okay, well, I done put in a whole lot of work in order to do something. Maybe you've known this person for a while, and they may be hitting the road or doing something that they feel like, okay, well, I have a new start, or I have a new idea, but something's not going to work as well, and maybe you already know something is up. Based off of this Sagittarius, this Scorpio, this Taurus, or Capricorn, you see the bigger picture, or you know that they need to. So there's going to be some type of separation when it comes to this friendship. There is. I'm not saying it's going to be for longer, that y'all not going to be able to fix it, but you don't need to rely on them right now. Figure it out on your own. Okay, y'all both will have trust, confidence, and help. Who is the other person for Earth signs? This could be an air sign, a Libra, more specifically an Aries, a Pisces, a Leo, a Taurus, or a Gemini. But just be careful, because somebody could come towards you very logically, but they're conflicted on it. Something that's really going to be a wish fulfillment as they move forward to try to recover. Somebody got out of separation, or some type of, maybe like you did too. All right, do not help your abuser. Who's your abuser, Earth signs? This could be a Sagittarius, a Taurus, an Aries. Heavy on the Taurus and Aries. Do not help them. Somebody's going to send you a message about some type of issue, some type of isolation or finances, and they need to make some type of decision, or they need you to help them make some type of decision. Maybe somebody can coming towards you quickly, and they feel like, okay, well, yes, I isolated you, or I said something very quickly, and now I'm feeling stuck, and it's because of a water sign or air sign that they either have a family with, or that they feel like, okay, well, initially things were going good, and now I need to learn why this person is confused, or now I need to know something. And somehow they abuse you at one point, even if this was emotionally or mentally. Do not help them. All right, who could be sending money as an apology? This could be a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Pisces, a Sagittarius. All right, somebody from your past. They want to be patient. They're confused on if you really have ended something in, or if you're going to grow without them. Who do you respectfully disagree with? We're going to move on. This could be a fire sign, somebody that you've known for a while, or somebody that's older than you, a Libra, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, or a Scorpio. All right. Oh, who do you gotta get a restraining order for? This could be a Libra, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, an air sign. Be careful when it comes to that. Maybe somebody is spying. They're heartbroken, and all of a sudden they feel like you're growing, or you're able to commit to someone, or you have some type of tradition, and they feel like they're in their ego because you're ignoring them, and or they're watching you. So you may end up getting a restraining order because it seems like they won't leave you alone. When it comes to some type of group activity, walk away. Who's involved? This could be a Taurus, a Pisces, a Libra, or a Scorpio. The answer is no. Don't even investigate. The answer is no. Who's too quick to sleep with somebody? This could be an Aries, a Pisces. Heavy on the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Capricorn. All right, somebody too quick to sleep with someone, even if they're the same sex. All right, whose family is messy? I said I was going to be done with this a long time ago. I'm really about to wrap this up for sure. So you could be ending something like for certain at this point in time. All right, this could be an Aries, a Virgo, a Libra, an Aries, a Sagittarius. Their family is messy. And although you may want to make a decision, okay, well, let's just give this a try. Let's just see if this is a new phase. So this is going to be unstable. Something that's not going to feel like you're very much welcome. You're going to have to communicate very clearly and or stable. Absolutely not. Let it go. All right, let's move on. What did I say was next? Fire signs? I think so. Something about a cookout, fire signs, or having an event at your house, or reminiscing like, okay, well, I remember the first time that, you know, they came around and, you know, they had a good time, or they had some type of aura to them, and it just seems like things just kind of took off from there. You could be reminiscing about a situation, or somebody's reminiscing about you. All right, so there could be a genuine earth sign that's around you. You do have to believe in some type of idea more if you get something to try. You need to research a vitamin for that symptom that you're feeling. Get someone another date. Somebody around you is not handling business well, even though it comes off as like, oh, everything is getting passed, or everything feels like there's good reviews, or whatever the case may be. Somebody makes you want to be a better man, or somebody's going to tell you that. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I do want them because they make me want to be a better man. You're having a conversation with someone, and maybe at some point in time you're annoyed that there hasn't been an update. You're going to start to see someone as innocent, or there's someone that's young around you, and this could be someone that you feel like is not handling business, or somebody feels like, okay, well, you're innocent, you're younger than me, and I don't feel like you'll be able to handle business. This is just lust. There could be an earth sign that feels like that about you. The initial cue could be important, first, middle, or last. You will be able to get something completed or get some type of certificate. Congratulations. This is also giving like a quality score, or maybe somebody works in quality control. Somebody can work in a warehouse, but this is also giving like if you own your own business, or if there's some type of like audit, or there's something that's going on, you may be able to get something completed and or get something passed. There could be an account that got hacked and or scammed. Someone is not your real friend. The initial G could be important. Something about Georgia, whether the name, the song, the location could be important. Again, somebody could be traveling. Someone that you know is undependable, is insincere. We'll see who this is. You could be getting a call and a text that's going to annoy you because you realize, okay, damn, I really am not qualified, or something that's not going to go the way that you want. Maybe you thought that you had good luck, luck. You could be someone that have 2 phones, 2 phone numbers, or it's like you got a business phone, a house phone, or you got a cell phone. Maybe you got 2 cell phones. I don't know. Anywho's, maybe you got 2 phones on your plan. Like you got a phone, you pay for somebody else's phone line as well, or maybe you got a sibling or something like that. So it seems like there's something that you're not qualified for, but then there's going to be something right behind it. And maybe it'll take a couple of seasons, but you will be qualified for it eventually. Everybody knows about something but you. Okay, your hair could be growing back very quickly. Even if you're a masculine, it's like, damn, I just shaved my hair off and now it's already growing. You could be unsubscribing, or if you have a platform, people could be unsubscribing for you. They're trying to figure out if you're qualified or if you're not qualified. You're gonna have to let a situation go. You are telling yourself yes, but the answer is actually no. You need to again let something go. Somebody could have a peanut allergy, or maybe there's somebody in your family that, oh, I got a cousin named Peanut or Popcorn, or I don't know, something like that. Something was peaceful until it's not, or it will be peaceful until it's not. Something about having a first night with someone or spending the first night with someone. You do have a lot of people in your energy, whether good or bad, but overall something will pay off for you. Stop looking back and keep going, okay? Especially if you're looking back at another fire sign, at an ex or somebody that you dated. It seems like everybody knows what's going on with this person but you, okay? You're complaining about a situation now, but you will be grateful soon. You could be disappointed in some type of affair and or how somebody just kind of sits back when it comes to a situation. Someone could be lying on or about a pregnancy, but make sure you're showcasing your talent. Even if you feel like you're not handling business well, you'll get some really good reviews. All right, fire signs, let's get some type of clarity for y'all. Who's lusting over y'all? Who do they feel like you lusting over? They feel like. So somebody feel like you're lusting over someone. This could be someone that you're either around or that you already walked away from because you feel like, okay, well, things ain't gonna get no better. I don't really see any value with this. You feel like somebody is impulsive, and although from time to time y'all can obtain something and or feel fulfilled or travel, you feel like there's a challenge to deal with this person and get them to learn and or to do something a certain type of way. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, heavy on the Sagittarius, or they could be the person that's watching and thinking that you're lustful over someone else. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Virgo, an Aquarius, or a Taurus. This is the person that you walked away from. Who do they feel like you're lustful over? All right, so this could be someone that you feel like is not your match or that you can't grow with. This could be an earth sign, heavy on the Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Maybe even an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe this is somebody at your work or somebody that does the same thing as you, or maybe somehow you see them in different aspects. Maybe you see them after work. I don't know. Okay, who's telling you that somebody wants to make them be a better? Somebody makes them be a better man. Somebody could be telling you this, Aries. Ooh, Aries. Okay, so Aries, you could be saying this to somebody, or somebody's telling you this. This could be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Libra, an Aquarius, a Libra for sure, a Leo, a Virgo. Okay, or they're saying this about you. Maybe you're dating another masculine. Okay, when it comes to someone that's innocent, or maybe you're young, there's somebody that you want to date, there's an age difference. It seems like fire signs, you're the person that has the desire for this person. You have some type of urge to create something, but it feels like throughout this process, somebody has some type of unachievable expectations, or they have high expectations, and they don't think that you're going to meet them. They don't want you to be in some type of fear and or feel like you have to do a lot in order to do so, because they feel like that's going to manipulate something to be excessive. They also feel like there's somebody that you once were around that's still insecure about you, or still around secretly that you have to deal with your emotions because of. And maybe you are walking away from that because they were dealing with someone else. Okay. So somebody's telling you no because they feel like, yeah, it'll be good until it's not. All right. When will you get some type of certificate and or completion? Something that you're qualified for. Oh, Lord. So things may have to spill out first. I don't know what's all this about. Something may spill out, but give it into around Pisces season. Or Pisces season is when the confusion will truly set in, and you realize, okay, well, somebody's impatient and or dependent on others. There's a system, or they were committed to someone that they shouldn't have been, especially if this is a fire sign or an air sign. This person is self-centered and or jealous. It's like, okay, well, now we need some type of rest, and now we need to figure out how we can get out of some type of ego, or how we are looking to the public or to the system. Somebody feels discredited, and they're trying to change their narrative. Okay, so after all that happens, when do you get the certificate or the completion? This could be in Capricorn season, so give it a year. And you may feel like, okay, well, I'm trying to just figure out if I even want to do this at this point in time. You could be in your head about a partnership, a contract, and or something stable, a person. Okay, or you're involved with one of these people. This could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Gemini, Cancer, a Pisces. Okay, let's keep going. Whose account was hacked and or scammed? This could be a Cancer. Oh, they did it. Somebody could be having to admit that they were the person that did this, or that this was the person that was affected. A Cancer, heavy on the Cancer, a Leo, an Aries, a Gemini, a Leo, a Libra, a Virgo. Somebody feels, okay, well, I just kind of want to ignore something for right now because I'm going through a new perspective. I'm in and out of trying to get some type of agreement. I'm trying to get out of some type of diversity and or some type of issue, and in their head right. Well, this other person feels like, okay, well, we have some type of structure and or there's somebody else around. That feels like this something will be a bad investment, or if we don't get something done and or changed by the situation, then somehow a resource or offer is going to be unstable. Somebody's like, okay, well, what are you going to do about a situation, or what are we going to do next? Somebody also could feel stuck because of a feminine. Somebody could be waiting on a feminine. They feel like, okay, well, there's this Libra or this earth sign that I shouldn't have dealt with. I shouldn't have gave this person an opportunity because there's this other earth sign or this other fire sign feminine. Oh no, child. Somebody was lying about a situation they in their head. What does this have to do with you, fire signs? You're waiting on somebody to decide, and you're going to have to adapt to someone wanting to try something again and or adapting to them avoiding a decision. And this is probably why you want to walk away from someone. It's like, you know, you really can't make decisions, or, oh, okay, well, you're going to have me waiting like you had other people waiting, or there's something that you don't like about it. It's like you don't want to be there. You don't want to be on the back burner. You don't want to place it into someone's energy. I don't know. All right, when will you get qualified for a situation? So this could be in Scorpio, Sagittarius season. So definitely around Capricorn. So give it to Scorpio to Sagittarius. It's even like you apply for it early and then you hear about it and get confirmed around the end of the year. All right. So, but you may be not qualified for something immediately. Someone could be pregnant. Congratulations. Who's pregnant? I didn't even see that. Oh, and somebody is lying about a pregnancy. Okay. So there could be this feminine earth sign or air sign person. They're trying to adapt to figure out if they can avoid some type of issue. Because they know that that person that they got pregnant by has someone else that they're waiting on that they feel like will be a wish fulfillment. So they're trying to make a decision, but they feel like they're going to be carrying all the weight if they have to walk away from this and or if they do it. Either way. They're trying to stabilize and figure out what they're going to do with this pregnancy. But somebody could definitely be pregnant. This could be a Virgo, a Libra, a Capricorn, a Leo, a Virgo, a Leo. Or they got pregnant by one. Okay, who's the person that's lying about the pregnancy? Maybe this is what you're disappointed in. This could be a Libra. This could be a Virgo, a Cancer, Scorpio, a Pisces, a Libra. Maybe everybody knows but you somehow, some way, a Sagittarius. That may annoy you. All right, who's disappointed in some type of affair? All right, this could be a Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Gemini. Somebody feels like there was some type of manipulation, some type of strategic game or something that was being played so that way someone could be discovered that they were being blocked in or held back from a situation or a person. It's like, oh, okay, so you were only doing this so that way I went and discovered this, that, and the third. Or you were only, there could also, again, be two masculines around. There's this water sign masculine, this air sign masculine. Are they together? They are. They dated or they started to like, okay, well, let's figure out if we can cause someone else that has some type of security issue and or feel like they can't hold on to something. They wanted someone to feel like they were going through a challenge or they had to be paranoid about who was coming to see them or who was coming to do something against them. What does this have to do with? Yeah, if somebody was trying to cause someone to really be like, okay, well, damn. Maybe even, I hope you're not trying to go meet up with these people. Why would you need to meet up with them? For work. Are you trying to get something? So there could be a business opportunity, fire signs, that you're trying to get. It's like you're trying to get a new property. It's like, oh, I'm trying for a new location. I'm trying to get a new, I don't know. There's something it's not romantic at all. Something about work you're trying to get new. And somehow you could be going to meet up with someone and say, okay, well, I'm so-and-so's partner. I'm so-and-so's something. And you meet up with someone and it's like, okay, well, I just want to look at the property or I just want to see what my options are. And you realize that they're trying to block somebody else, but something could become a challenge and or a scandal. So be careful who you go meet up with or business deals or who you agree to deal with. Because maybe at this point in time, you feel like you're trying to get out of anything that's a scandal or anything that will make you feel isolated or make you feel like there's some type of gossip. You're looking over your shoulder already because you feel like something is already a challenge when it comes to work or somebody that you work with. You feel like there's some type of repressed emotions, and this is why somebody is moody. And so you're holding back and just trying to discover what you need to do to keep things balanced. Or with your finances. Okay, there's a lot going on around you. And I'm just giving you a headache because I just got a headache. All right, what's going to happen on the first night? Somebody could be on a government program. Somebody's going to make a decision to walk away. So you may end up having a one-night stand. Yeah, having a separation. Maybe this already happened. This already happened. But some of y'all, it has. This could be with an earth sign or another fire sign. And maybe you were kind of on the fence about this anyway. It's like you wasn't necessarily going into this for a relationship, but you thought that this could either be a situationship or something that was fun. And somebody decided like, okay, yeah, I don't want to deal with this. They completely walked away and disconnected. And maybe you felt foolish, or maybe you felt like, okay, well, I gave a lot to this person, or you thought that this person would give a lot to you. And there was some type of misconception about how it was going to be a challenge. But somebody felt thrown off around you for whatever reason. They also could have been trying to challenge themselves about something that they were trying to accept and move forward. But they feel like there's some type of hidden agenda and or some type of harm. So they're like, yeah, no, thank you. Somebody's walking away. Especially after a one-night stand. All right, you could be seeing 2, 3, 4 on the clock, or things are just going to add up. Again, there's a Cancer out here that's no good. What's up with you in this Cancer fire sign? Somebody's lying. Somebody's trying to keep you unsteady. They want you to be prepared to kind of just do things up and go and be prepared whenever they're ready to. They said, oh, well, I just feel a little thrown off. I feel like we need a trip. I just feel like we need a new endeavor. We just need, they're lying about how, why, and what's going on, especially if you're a Leo. And you could have some type of fear of change. You could feel like something is off and this is going to end in some type of bad opportunity or something that's not really what you want. But from time to time, you feel like, okay, well, let me just get out of what I feel like is thrown off and let me just embrace them because this is my family. This is someone that I want to go through a cycle with, and marriage or life is 4 cycles, even if it feels bad. You also don't really want to be embarrassed. But you're on the fence that something's going to be successful and or be long term. But there's somebody that's indecisive. This Cancer is indecisive about this family. They're going to have you waiting, or they already do. You're also going to get some type of enlightenment about some type of lie and or some type of confusion with someone else. And how they've been playing it small. This could be related to a Gemini, an Aries, a Virgo, a Pisces. Another fire sign, or heaven if you're a Leo. So be careful when it comes to this Cancer. All right, somebody around you is undependable and insincere. Who is this for fire signs? All right, so this could be an air sign, more specifically a Libra. Okay, this also could be another fire sign. It also could be a Gemini, a Pisces, a Virgo. Okay, someone that you feel like, okay, well, someone should have an abundance and or they should have an opportunity to get something so that way they can change the cycle in order to be stable. But you know that there's something that they're holding back from and or there's a type of confusion based off some type of lie. And you're going to be in your head because, again, someone is drifting away from protecting themselves and or they're going towards a relationship that they should not be going in towards because either someone's married and they're going to either be the third party, and hopefully this is not going to lead to some type of scandal. Somebody may be like, okay, well, if that's what you want to be sneaky, then I'm going to try to win at all costs, especially if who's the person that they're dating. So the person that you know, Aries, could be dating a fire sign or they're dating a water sign. This fire sign or water sign could be married to an air sign. This air sign is going to try to win at all costs. So at the point that this person is married and they feel like, okay, well, my person was easily influenced and they were in and out of this relationship, I'm not going to be burnt out about something. I'm going to make the decision, or I'm going to make somebody pay another way. They're going to sit back and laugh at in the end. Why does this matter to you? Something's not going to work, and you're going to be disappointed. Somebody's going to be like, okay, well, I can tolerate and or control the situation. Something can just go be swept underneath the rug until they realize, like, damn, okay, no, I wasn't too cautious. There is some type of evidence, there's some type of proof or whatever, and this leads to some type of issue. And somehow this could be connected to your finances and or your resource. Because if somebody that you live with, somebody that you got some type of money tied up with or whatever, they go through some type of financial issue, or maybe you're the person. Maybe you go through an IRS issue or something like that, and it fucks with their finances, or something's going to be tied up with somebody else. Okay, and you're gonna go that they're undependable and insincere. Something about salmon, either salmon patties, grilled salmon, sandwiches, something like that could be important. You're telling yourself yes when the answer is actually no. All right, what are you telling yourself yes about, fire signs? You're telling yourself yes, like, okay, well, this misdirection or something being thrown off is based off of separation or somebody else, and that's not true at all. It feels like there's some type of aggression, there's some type of carelessness that you need to address, and you need to get systematic. And again, this doesn't have to necessarily be like, oh, I'm not aggressive with other people. Maybe you're not really aggressive when it comes to things that you need to tackle for yourself. You're uncommitted to yourself. You end up making bad choices and being around people that are not actually for you. You also could be like, oh, well, I'm doing this trip, or I'm doing this because of something else, or because it's like, no, you're not. You're doing this because you feel like you're stuck and you don't really know how to get out of it, and you feel like the only way to do it is just go be careless and make a bad choice, that you feel like you can just make a risk, and that's not true either. So you need to be honest about yourself, with yourself, about what you're doing and why. There also could be some type of issue when it comes to someone, a job, a system, or something getting processed. And it's okay, well, I don't really know what to do here, or I can't really, maybe you can't really wait. You feel like you're not really in control, but you just have to walk away from a situation. It's like you got to take an L on something. It's like, oh, okay, well, I thought I was going to get more than this, or I thought something was going to actually help me, but you just got to let something go as is. Yeah, it is. If something doesn't pay off, or the money is not a payout, it's something that doesn't come back towards you. Maybe this is about tax time too, and it's like, okay, well, damn, I thought I was going to get more money back. Okay, you're going to have to let something go. We just talked about that. What will take off for fire signs? You're making a decision, especially if this is about your finances, your legacy, if there's a business, if there's something that you want to try to do, and you're like, oh, I'm not sure about it, I'm confused on how to do something. You're definitely confused, or in your emotions. You're worried about if somebody that you love or people that you love is going to support you. You just need to do something for yourself. There will be a wish fulfillment for sure. Now, things may start off slow, or there may be periods where you feel like you're lying to yourself. You just need to get through it. Something will pay off. Okay, this could definitely be related to you going back to school, you starting a business, or just doing something for your starting something for yourself. Someone could be hard of hearing, even if they don't like have an actual disability. Maybe it's just like hard for them to pay attention and focus or process what you're saying. Who's going to be saved just in time for fire signs? This could be an Aquarius, Leo. This could be you, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Virgo, a Pisces. Somebody will be saved just in time. Somebody could be getting pulled out of a car. Hopefully this is not like I don't think this is it could be an accident, like somebody saving someone out of a car. Or this could be, hopefully this is not like a police officer kind of issue. Okay, this could be a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Cancer, Scorpio, a Pisces, a Capricorn. I don't know what that's about. Okay, somebody could want some type of revenge, fire signs. Who want revenge on you? Or who you want revenge on? Be honest with yourself. Okay, so you could be a Leo or you want revenge on another Leo, a Pisces, heavy on the Pisces, a Leo for sure. Or somebody want revenge on you, Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Leo, a Virgo. What's up with y'all in the Pisces? What's up with the fire signs in the Pisces? Why y'all don't like the Pisces? Somebody talk too much? You feel like they're manipulative and or they're all talk? They only express things from their point of view and or their perspective? Maybe you be trying to move on, or you're trying to see things from a bigger perspective, or trying to take action, but then they make it hard for you to work, or it feels like they're self-centered. There's something that you feel like is not working when it comes to them. They also could be gossiping about someone, about how they move forward or how they progress. They could be gossiping about an air sign, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, heavy on a Capricorn, to figure out if they're going to adapt, but somebody already is trying to make some type of decision, or they have multiple priorities, so they're able to move forward and stabilize. Okay. What does this have to do with you? Somehow you can feel like you're going through some type of personal setback, or you're trying to find peace with the situation. It's like, dang, okay, well, yeah, things didn't really work out with us, or, our relationship didn't end the way that we want to, but now I really want to just let something go. Or it's like, okay, well, I just want to make sure that, we're on good terms. Or it's like, okay, you don't support somebody saying something or doing something against someone else, and you want to speak up and say something about it. And maybe it's this Scorpio, this Libra, this Pisces, again, this Scorpio that's saying something. And he's like, nah, I don't support that. And they was gossiping about somebody else and how they were moving forward towards some type of structure. Okay. Let's move on, because I feel like we've been on y'all for a while. Maybe you feel like somebody been on your ass for a while. It's like, leave me alone. Alright, who is next? Air signs? We're going to do air signs and then water signs. Alright, air signs. You could be writing something. Maybe you're a drawer, an artist, or maybe you like to write poems, you write plays, or you could be someone that does something behind the camera. Maybe you just need to write down some type of contact information. There's something that you're writing on boxes. Maybe you're moving, if you're not an actual writer. All right. So somebody could be giving you their 2 cents. It's like, oh, well, if I were you, I would do this. Or when I was your age. Or it's like, please shut the hell up. You could be getting annoyed by other people's opinion. You want somebody to understand how they hurt you. This could be someone that's having a baby, or maybe you're going to end up going off on somebody at an event. Or it's like, okay, well, we got to act like we're not going through something because there's an event going on. Your best friend could be pregnant and or having a baby. Maybe there's an issue when it comes to a best friend and or somebody that you've known for a while, ever since someone had a baby. It's like, okay, well, you need to go ahead and back away from them because they're upset about something that was posted online, or they're upset about something a particular way. There could be a woman around you that hit on men. Be careful, especially if you're a masculine. That is not okay either. You could be buying something on sale or putting something on sale. Somebody may be going to church, or something about eating something really good after a service. It's like a repast, or again, a really good church service, and y'all eat good afterwards. Something like that could be important. You could be in the same complex as someone else, and or in different you could be in the same apartment complex, but it's different buildings. Or it's like, okay, well, I'm going back to the same complex I used to live in. I'm just in a different building, something like that. Or you run into somebody and say, oh, damn, I didn't know you lived here. Something about videos could be important, whether you're watching somebody's videos, you're recording videos, even if you're keeping them to yourself. You could be seeing 10:10 a lot on the clock, or just randomly. It's like, oh, you're watching football and then the score is 10-10, or you just keep seeing it everywhere. Somebody could be requesting an accommodation, a sale, or coupon, or just seeing if something could be discounted. Figure out what's behind this feeling of you wanting to job search, or you feel like you can't job search. Something may be unrelated. You may see a video, something that's like, oh, that kind of hurts, or okay, well, I just kind of have to let something go or leave something alone. Your money could be moving slowly, air signs. It's okay not to be okay. Just don't stay there for too long, even if you got to sell something. There could be an earth sign, water sign relationship out here, and somebody's going to be like, okay, well, yes, we're still together. We still live together. Or, yeah, you seen this video. Or, yeah, I posted this on social media, but something's unrelated. They're lying to you. Okay, keep moving. There could be some type of spell work, candle work done, or somebody keeps talking about it. Like, that's the only thing that's happening. It's like, yeah, that's not really realistic, and somebody's getting annoyed by it. Again, something about you writing something could be important, or maybe you're giving somebody something. It's okay, well, I'm about to send this message and send some type of tip or some type of message. You could be receiving something from a mother figure, or you're giving something to a mother figure. You're going to appreciate their feedback. You could be getting some type of promotion, or maybe you're someone with some type of gift, and you could be seeing some type of premonition. You're having a premonition. All right, when it comes to your money moving slowly, air signs, you are going through some type of financial issue. And this may be going on until Taurus season. We are in Capricorn, so give it a few seasons. You may have to walk away from doing something that you feel like you're already misaligned anyway. Maybe you're thinking about walking away from a particular group or organization, or just something that you feel like is in your ego from time to time, and you're in your head bias. Okay, well, I don't really want to be a job searcher. I don't really want to have to do that, or I walked away from working in a 9-to-5, or there's something that you feel like you walked away from. You also could feel like you walked away from a person because they were thrown off, and maybe now you're in your head because you feel like, okay, well, we're disconnected, and now we can reevaluate this relationship. Because maybe you feel like they have some type of value, or they can do something for themselves. It's like, okay, well, let me see if I can go reconnect with this person and see how, what they do when their money's moving slow, or how they were able to get out of a situation. This could be somebody that you're best friends with, or you were once best friends with. All right, what's going on with this earth and water sign relationship? All right, so something is stuck, or somebody's keeping you stuck because you're the air sign. You're not even in this. There could be an earth sign that feels like, okay, well, yes, we can develop something slowly but surely, but they could be in the middle of a situation. They do things in front of you or to get your attention because they feel like, okay, well, I can influence you easily, or there's something that they can trick you. Like, oh, let me give you some money, or let me just give you something that make you feel good, and, you'll leave me alone, or you'll come back whenever you need something else. They feel like they can do something to kind of settle you for right now. But they're taking an offer. This could be to a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Heavy on a Scorpio or Pisces. Well, there go to Cancer. So heavy on the water sign for sure. They're trying to charm this person to release some type of fear and or release some type of insecurity that something is not going to work long term. Based off of some type of transformation and or some type of lie. But that person could feel like, okay, well, we just don't have any type of closure. There's nothing that's still delayed, or there's something that's just not going to wrap up the way that we want. So they're disappointed and figuring out if they're going to walk away. So they're trying to see some type of closure. But they also could be disappointed because somebody that they had a family with, or somebody that they were once connected to, was lying about a situation as well. So it's like, damn, damn if I do, damn if I don't, if I stay or go, with anybody that they're around. So what does this have to do with this person making you wait? Something is still not going to work, okay? So even, it's still going to be a separation. Even if they come back towards you, like, okay, well, I mastered something now, or I thought about something now, I walked away from everybody, or whatever the case may be. There won't be other people that you got to work with, or there won't be something that you have to do, or maybe they also don't want to go through a system. But they feel a little thrown off balance, especially if this is a Cancer, a Leo, a Virgo. Have you on a Virgo or the Leo? A Gemini. They feel thrown off. They feel misaligned because of a separation and or finances. But here go this water sign again. So this water sign is going to be in and out. And maybe you already have some type of idea about this. What's with this water sign coming back? Okay, so this water sign could be attached to someone that they thought was their match, that they feel like was truthful. And maybe they're pregnant. And they're trying to grow this relationship from time to time. So the person that may end up being a side person. However do you need me, however you want me, and they're just doing so. So when it comes to this earth sign, water sign relationship, it's not going to end anytime soon. And somebody may end up being the third party to this water sign, or flip the roles. The water sign may end up being the third party to the earth sign. Okay, when it comes to you job searching, what do you need to know? There will be some type of movement. You will see some type of progress. So continue to have some type of courage. And yeah, you definitely will. You're moving towards something that's going to be stable and or long term. You will have some type of direction. You will be able to control it, even if the process feels a little off balance or something is not fair. It's like, damn, I didn't apply to 200 jobs just to get a call back from 7, or whatever the case may be. You still will figure out something. Okay. So the earliest time frame that you may be in a position could definitely be Gemini season. And this is something that you feel like is something that's just worth it. I'm not saying it's going to be the first offer that you get, but you're going to feel like it's a really good team. You could be interviewing with 3 different people. And you could feel thrown off. It's like, okay, well, the feminine was really nice, or the one person was really nice. The other 2 people, I don't really know. Somebody was asking me a question. The other person was just staring at me, or, something. So it could throw you off when it comes to some type of like panel interview or something like that. But it seems like it goes fairly well, as long as you trust yourself. Okay, who do you want to understand that they hurt you? Air signs. This could be a Taurus, a Scorpio. Maybe somebody that you thought that you were going to be in for a while, but there's some in for a while. Somebody could have went to jail. It's like, damn, I thought I was going to be in jail for a while. They thought you were going to be in jail for a while, so they didn't see your value, or they didn't want to be with you. Okay, or vice versa. Maybe somebody's going to go to jail, and you thought it's going to be for a while, and you're not going to be with them. Anywho, so you want them to understand. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Libra, a Virgo. Okay, and maybe you kind of low-key want to go towards them like, oh, let's just have a conversation. We don't have to do something worth value. It don't have to be a big relationship. I just want to embrace you and who you are now. You've grown, or it seems like you invested in a lot for yourself. Things changed, but somebody was like, okay, well, yeah, maybe we can do something. They decided to hold back because they felt like this was outside of the guidelines of their marriage and or some type of system, and they felt like they need to have some type of clear boundary. So they say, okay, yeah, no, thank you, I'm not going to do it. They changed their mind. And maybe now you want to go and say, okay, well, I was trying to learn you, or I was trying to pay the way so that way we can have some type of conversation. But now since you want to do something a different way, I'm going to do something aggressively, or you want to go talk to somebody about a lie or about some type of confusion about a separation. So it's okay, well, I'm about to go teach this earth sign, this Leo. I'm about to go teach this fire sign, heavy on the Leo, this Cancer, this Gemini, that you didn't really want to be there anyway. That you were focusing on doing something for yourself so that way you can separate. You can be in and out of something. Somebody's going to go and try to hurt the other person because one person said no, or whatever the case may be. So, okay, well, fine. I'm about to go send these screenshots to your husband. I'm about to go send this something to whoever, your baby mom. Or all right, you could be receiving something from a mother figure. Is this going to go in your favor? Is this for your best benefit? It could be, yeah. You'll get some type of clarity about how this can help you. But you could be concerned because maybe they're going through some type of issue. Somebody could be going through some type of surgery. My condolences if you lose someone. You also could be learning something about your mom. It's like somehow you receive a box and you see their journal and you understand why they were always frustrated, or why they had to carry some type of burden, or some type of responsibilities was delegated down to them, or you start to understand something about your mom's perspective or what they got going on. Maybe why they were always job searching, or why they were always feeling like they had to carry the weight of the situation. Something could be going on when it comes to a relationship with your mom, and you need to figure out what's behind that feeling, because you're going to end up appreciating their feedback, even if something feels like a gut punch. All right, fire signs, damn. Air signs. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Who is this woman that hit on men? Who is this? It could be a fire sign. The Sagittarius popped out first. So be careful when it comes to dealing with the Sagittarius. And somebody may come off like, oh, I'm not guarded, I'm just a little on edge, or whatever the case may be. But once they start to feel tired or they feel like they're on the defense, they do put their hands on people. This also could be a Cancer, a Virgo, a Leo. Maybe an air sign, more specifically an Aquarius. A woman that hits men. Yeah, let it go. You're going to end up having to adapt to it. There could be a Capricorn or a Libra around you. And maybe either you don't desire this person, or maybe you slept with them and it's okay, well, I'm going to be in and out of this relationship. Maybe somebody felt like there was some type of manipulation, or they don't desire you because they feel like they're going to be in and out of some type of manipulation if y'all haven't slept together yet. And this makes you feel like, okay, well, then why not me? But don't be in some type of arrogance and or carelessness when it comes to this. Or if you tell them, again, you don't really desire something because you feel like something's going to be manipulated for you, when it comes to somebody that you're talking to, they're going to be like, damn, why not me? Flip the roles. Okay, when will you get this promotion, or when will you see an increase in your career finances for air signs? So this will not be happening before Aries or Taurus season, maybe not even before Cancer season. Why are we getting all the nots? Let's get the yes. So you may be getting a couple of no's, and making sure you either somebody got a snotty nose, or hopefully anybody hitting you upside your head. When will you get this promotion? So it'll be the fire sign season. Which one? Near Capricorn. So this may not be until Sagittarius season, but you may be fixated on some type of support because you feel like, okay, well, someone else is positive or they have some type of energy to them, so they should be able to have some type of system, or they should be able to give me money or do something systematically. But maybe somebody feels like, okay, well, yeah, you just need to articulate why or what you need this for, and you're going to be in your head because you feel like you shouldn't have to. It's like you're fighting with your baby mom, baby dad. It's like, okay, well, I want to come get my kid. Okay, well, why? Or I want to go and I need money for this. Or why? How much money you need this for? And what? And send me the receipt. It's like, what the fuck? It's just something that could be annoying you about a situation. But also be careful, because although you have some type of self-discipline when it comes to some type of promotion, there could also be some type of scandals that's going on at your job. So that's why you're getting a lot of those. It's like, okay, well, yeah, we got this promotion, this opportunity available, but we already know who we're going to put in this position. We're not really trying to fill this with someone new. They already know who's this for. So that's probably why you're getting a lot of no's initially. It's not an actual opening. All right, who's upset at something that you posted online, air signs? This could be a Sagittarius. Heavy on the fire sign. This could be a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Capricorn, a Taurus. All right. Anything else? No, I think y'all are good. Let's move on. Good morning. All right, water signs. You may have to apologize for a situation, or somebody's going to tell you like, okay, well, just apologize and move on, or something's going to happen in the next 48 hours and something's going to be petty, or somebody's going to be like, okay, well, yeah, there's an audit, or yeah, I was doing this because of this, but maybe you can get out of it somehow. I don't know. Something about your lunch break could be important, water signs. Again, there's going to be an audit. You may need a plan B. Somebody could be out here having unprotected sex. Who is that? And maybe they're doing this on their lunch break. Somebody's like, okay, well, I'll just deliver you a plan B, or I'll just, I don't know, maybe they're sleeping with somebody at their job. This could be a Taurus, a Libra. Pisces, it could be you, a Gemini, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, maybe a Virgo. All right, there's something that you need to do now for real, get it done. It is a Libra, so for sure it's them. And you may need a plan B when it comes to a situation. Hopefully nobody's getting caught up in the act. You could be clearing out your garage, your closet, and or I was gonna say your room. Maybe somebody has a hotel room. It's okay, well, let me refresh my clothes. Let me get a new room, or I don't know, new placement. Maybe it's something about you're getting a new job, or something about your job is relocating you. You need to fight the feeling of wanting to fix a situation and or with a person, okay? They know that they've been talking about somebody else and or watching somebody else, maybe even thinking about some type of amazing sex. So you need to keep and raise your boundaries. The initial K could be important, first, middle, or last, and or you're going to be very short when it comes to talking to someone. Maybe you know someone who is very short. You could be learning how to use a gun, a taser, and or practice some type of self-defense. You will have some type of victory in some type of endeavor. There's also an Aries or a fire sign around you who's super possessive. Be careful when it comes to it. Someone talks too much, but they're scared to address you directly. So it's going to be a whole lot of subtle passive aggressiveness. There definitely could be something that's going on with the gun, because we got a shooting out here. Somebody's going to be hearing about one. I don't know. Be careful when it comes to a situation. Somebody could be trying to sick somebody, or like send pictures, send news, or whatever the case may be, and they're trying to be petty when it comes to it, and they know that they're toxic and or they shouldn't be doing so. Find out more information before you react to the situation. Something about a come up could be important. It's only a matter of time when it comes to it, but expect to pop up. Make sure you're focusing on your health over your finances. Okay, something about Christmas pajamas and or Christmas pictures could be important. Yes, if you had a question, the answer is yes. You did dodge a major bullet. But I don't know what's going on with the GUNs for y'all. Okay, something about a 3-letter company could be important, whether you're going to the ABC store, the IRS, or Child Protective Services. I don't know. Something about a 3-letter company could be important. Somebody overestimated their value. They're starting to see this now. You also could have made it out the hood, and or somebody is trying to. This could be someone that you're sexting. Something about Taurus season could be important, first, middle, or last. We're not going to go through all of this. So you also may need to set something aside, or just decrease something that you're doing. The initial T could be important. Make sure you're eating properly throughout the day, not just at one point in time of the day. You could be moving to a completely new state, a new city, a new industry, or you did. And because you did, you realize that you have a hater. Somebody could be traveling to come see you. Something about a rain, or somebody named Tempest, like Tempest. That could be their name. Somebody definitely could have the initial T in their name. You will be seeing some type of results and or progress of your results. There's definitely an Aries out here. I told you. You need to defend yourself when it comes to this person, because they definitely could be possessive, or something's going to happen in Aries season. If somebody's talking about you or talking to you and they're talking about your sex life or whatever, just ignore it somehow, some way. It seems like they're failing in life, or there's somebody around them with the initial F that they feel like is a hater on them. Overall, chin up, chest out. You still have people that around you that hurt you, so get away from that. There definitely could be a social worker, a healthcare worker, or a CPS worker, something like that around you. Maybe even somebody needs to go to physical therapy. It's like somebody could have, my condolences, and so like somebody could have had an abortion or something. It's like, okay, well, now I need to get my health or my body back right, or something could be going on with someone's body. Now that you say goodbye to the old you, you're going to be able to keep coming up. So there's definitely some type of increase that's coming for you, water signs. All right, let's see. What's going on in Taurus season for water signs? There could be somebody that's in and out of your life, okay? They're going to come towards you and feel like, okay, well, I have a burden on me that I need to complete. There's something I need to get done. I want to come clean in or rethink some type of approach. They've been keeping secrets, and they're going to feel like they made the wrong decision to do so, and they're going to want you to imagine that this could be supportive and or balanced. You also could be in and out of some type of burden, okay? So whenever you are, make sure you're not deceiving yourself to making the wrong decision. Absolutely not. Don't put yourself in a predicament that you don't need to. If this is not happening in Taurus season, this could be dealing with a Taurus as well, if you're connected to one. All right, the answer is yes to what for water signs? Yes, something will recover. You will feel like you're getting out of this mental defeat or whatever you feel like is kind of feeling like weighed down, like you don't really want to get out of bed, you're in bed, or you're just like, I don't really want to. You're going to realize what you need to do. You're also going to be able to recover with somebody around you that you feel like is bitter and or cold-hearted. You could be around a Gemini. Heavy on a Gemini. This also could be a Virgo, a Libra, a Capricorn, maybe even a fire sign. It seems like somebody's going to recover out of some type of energy and or desire to work and figure out how they can rebuild. But when it comes to you, yes, they're still going to lack some type of energy when it comes to solidifying something for you. They're going to feel like, no, this is going to disconnect and or misalign me. So they're still going to walk away in order to recover. So yes, somebody's getting better, but yes, they're still going to tell you no. Okay. When it comes to this social worker or healthcare worker, somebody's been lying, okay? And maybe you have some type of fear when it comes to this. It's like, okay, well, maybe this is just going to help somebody go through some type of personal transformation. They'll be able to kind of pick things up and turn their life around. They will have a new start. It seems like they have been doing things that helps them go through some type of cycle, but at the same time, they're withdrawing from something that they need to realign to. They're not listening to themselves. So they do get some type of new start. They do get something that kind of helps them see the brighter day, but it's still unstable, or it fucks with their finances. It fucks with their legacy somehow. So it's like an example. Somebody dealing with a CPS case and say, okay, well, they don't lose their children, but they have some type of program or something that they have to do for a while. There's some type of other caveat that they either have to pay for. It messes up their work schedule. It messes up something that they was once stable. Maybe even in free time. If they have free Saturdays, they got to spend their Saturdays, or it's like, okay, well, now I got to be monitored underneath my kids, or now I got to do something like they don't like it. but they don't have to go to jail, or it's like it's like, okay, well, you don't have to do this, but there is something else that you do have to do, and that's a little awkward for them. All right, so health over wealth is only a matter of time until something happens, so make sure you're eating properly. Who's gonna pop up on you, water signs? All right, this could be a Libra. Heavy on the Libra. Okay, this could be an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, or a Sagittarius. All right, somebody's going to talk to you about some type of relationship, some type of contract and or idea. They feel, okay, we can both be balanced and or have a clear discussion to where there's nobody that's on guard or having some type of issue. They want to adapt to something being practical so that way you guys can recover and move on and release some type of pain. So they're going to pop up and just want to fix things all of a sudden. All right, so do something now for real, even if it's on your lunch break. If you take a plan B, take the plan B. But if this is about you creating a plan B, like plan A or plan B, you need to go with plan B. Okay, because if not, you're going to ignore some type of call, or initially maybe you're not even believing. It's like, oh, plan B is not going to work, this is not going to work, or I'm just going to ignore it. And then you're able to go through the process and release some type of optimism. You release some type of fear and you realize, okay, great, I was sitting in some type of regret and or disappointment. Now I have some type of sudden awareness and you're able to move forward. So go with option B or plan B. Okay, you're still having people around you, water signs, that hurt you. Who hurt you? Who's hurting you? This could be a Libra, a Pisces, a Virgo, a Gemini, an Aries, a Taurus, a Scorpio. Okay, so you need to get from around these people because they could have overestimated their market value and they're starting to realize this. If they haven't realized this now, when will they realize this? So this will definitely happen before Pisces season for sure. Maybe even before Taurus season. Okay, so in between Pisces and Taurus season, they realize, like, damn, okay, I thought I had more people, more interest in things, you know, that people that I can talk to, and I said things. Somebody may not want to be identified, like they may identify. So who want to be anonymous? Hold on, let's go here. Somebody may be trying to go off on a tangent because of this. This could be a Libra, a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Somebody wants to remain anonymous. Will they remain anonymous? Maybe, depending on who they are. Maybe it starts off like that and they feel, okay, well, nobody's going to be able to tell when it comes to a situation because they feel like somebody that they have a child with is lying. They're trying to control the situation and or some type of narrative. Somebody could have been cheating. Okay, who's the person that's being petty to water signs, or who are you being petty towards? This could be a Leo, heavy on the fire signs. Every Leo, Sagittarius, another water sign. Heavy on the Aries, Aquarius, a Pisces. Maybe an earth sign. Okay, who are you sexting? We're not going to do no spicy read right now. This could be an Aries, a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a fire sign. Or maybe you're catching them sexting somebody else. I don't know. All right, keep or raise your boundaries. Maybe you'll be in some type of Christmas pajamas or pictures next year. If you wasn't this year, you will have some type of victory and some type of endeavor. Congratulations. You seem like you're making it out the hood. What's up with this Aries that you need to defend yourself from? Even if this is a feminine. Somebody's kind of reckless right now. They feel like they could be fearless because they made some type of bad choice. They feel unstable, especially if this is Aries. They do. There's some type of home conflict. There's some type of travel that's canceled or something that's just not going the way that they want. But instead of them trying to change or just celebrating themselves as they are, they say, well, yes, I'm moody. Yes, I'm disappointed. And that's just who I am. Or I've, been balanced so long that I can be this way. They're just accepting it and expecting other people to approve this as well. They have some type of system, job, or they've been able to oppose something that's about to slow down, and this is frustrating them, or it's about to. So things are about to exhaust them even a little bit more until they get some type of clarity about why they're heartbroken or what they have to do and make a decision for themselves. They're putting themselves through some type of mental ending. And so you need to walk away from this Aries, or don't even get yourself involved for whatever reason. They know that they're toxic, okay, and or possessive. Now, when it comes to some type of shooting, who could be involved? This don't have to be somebody in your family. Maybe you're just hearing about this online, it's on social media, and it's like, damn, I dodged a major bullet for not going over there or not doing something, not being involved with this person. This could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Pisces, an Aquarius. Damn, I said that twice. So the Aquarius is out here twice for sure. The Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, a Leo. Something about a double take, or it's like you end up looking, you start to walk away from something. It's like you walk up to it in advance, like, oh, okay, we're not going to pay that much to get in, and then you walk away, and then you end up looking back because you hear somebody arguing at the door, or you hear something going on. It's like, yeah, we dodged a bullet when it comes to that. All right, it is the Libra. What's up with this Libra? Somebody is disciplined. Somebody is going to be honest about walking away and or some type of disappointment. Okay. They're going to feel like, okay, well, I released something or I did something just so I can invest in a relationship. They may go and admit something to someone. It's like, okay, well, I shouldn't have did this and I'm disappointed in my thoughts process, but somebody that I was connected to for a while, I thought I was going to give new love, or they will be able to see me differently because of this. They feel like they didn't have any other choice in order to do so. And they're talking to someone that they feel like they didn't get to date or sleep with. Who are they talking to? Water signs. Somebody they feel like they were, again, wanting to sleep with or in and out of some type of progress. This could be an Aquarius, an Aries, a Capricorn, a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Cancer, a Leo. Okay. So it was them the whole time that was causing some type of issue and or making you look like a hater. All right. Who's going to fail an assignment, or who failed the assignment? Who's going to be being looked at as a failure? This could be an Aries, a Taurus, or a water sign. Okay, somebody feels like, okay, you overindulge, you do a little too much. You need to kind of re-heal yourself or figure out what's important to you. You invested in something that was immature and was type of endurance. You made somebody have to endure something when it comes to their work or some type of decision. That's what they're going to be saying to this person. It's like, okay, well, you need to support some type of structure going forward. You need some type of new ideas so that way you can collaborate. Because whatever this is that you got going on with this type of false success is not working. This could be involving a Scorpio, a Virgo, an Aries, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Gemini. Some type of plan didn't work. All right, they know you've been talking about them. Who knows that you've been talking about them, water signs? But it's giving, well, if the shoe fits. This could be a Virgo, a Pisces, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Leo, or Sagittarius. Or they're like, okay, well, damn, I know you've been talking about me and my friend. I know exactly who you're talking about. Or and it's like, okay, well, oh well. Something just keeps coming up. So it seems like overall you're going away from someone. You could be walking away from a DV situation. Maybe you did. Good job, especially if you're around an air sign. This person is going to feel like they're going through some type of collapse or some type of investigation. Maybe initially you kind of started off like, okay, well, I can be optimistic and have some type of blind faith. And through the process, you started to feel overly exhausted and or giving up. You feel like this person that you separated from, they started to be truthful and or honest. Water sign, don't tell me. Are you going back to this person? And I was just about to give you props for not doing so. Maybe you're trying to go back to save them. You feel like, okay, well, yes, they're going through some type of karma and or defeat, but it feels like you feel like they're too much in their emotions. You feel like, oh, they're gonna hurt themselves, or oh, you are trying to save this person. You have a subconscious fear about what's gonna happen. This is what's keeping you tied to this person. They're not gonna harm themselves. They're trying to shake up what you know and or what you feel for you. They're trying to throw you off. They're doing this absolutely on purpose. Be careful when it comes to this situation. You need to go ahead and walk away from this. Chin up and chest out while you do so, okay? Find out more information. This may be why you're trying to protect yourself, some type of self-defense. If you were in some type of DV issue, you will see some type of progress immediately once you start learning, okay? All right, so let's get out of that energy. Anyway, air signs, you could be having a sneaky link with somebody. Who you having some amazing sex with? All right, so this could be a Sagittarius. Heavy on the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Virgo, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Pisces. Okay? You may have to ignore everything else. I don't know. It's like, oh, stop talking to me and just, I don't know. Maybe you're getting tired. So, okay, well, thank you for coming to see me, but stop talking to me in the middle of the midst of it. I don't know. You may want to fight the feeling of wanting to fix this, and you need to. Who are you dealing with? Especially if this is a DV. Don't try to fix this person and or whatever they got going on. This could be with a Leo, a Taurus, an Aries, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Don't try to fix it. Let it go. All right. If you miss your sign, you can rewind it. It will be posted, or your collective message. It'll be posted on YouTube by the end of the day. Potentially. All right. Let me make sure I didn't miss any personals. Yeah, I've done all the elements. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, cool. Good morning. Okay, good. Somebody may need to get recertified for some type of program, or there's something that you need to get filled out. Maybe you're opening a business and then maybe you need to like do some type of legal paperwork. You could cut somebody off recently. So, okay, great. Now you have to have a guaranteed success. Somebody could have tried to copy you. Somebody that you cut off, their third party blocked them, and now they're going to be pissed off at where they're at. Something about a passport application could be important. Hopefully nobody trying to falsify some type of information or document your signature. That's not going to work. If they do, that's going to cause an issue. I'm just mixing stuff up now. There's a fire sign, air sign. A fire sign, air sign relationship out here. The initial L could be important. You cut somebody off, or you need to cut somebody off. They're going to tell you that they have a successful, healthy marriage, but somebody was homie hopping and they quickly started this relationship, and they're going to realize, like, damn, I was wrong. Somebody going to come to you like, oh, no, you was wrong about this. I'm healthy, or this is great. It's not. They acting like that on purpose. All right, I think we're going to hop on YouTube. Go from there. I want to shuffle this whole basket up. Oh, you said, okay. Are you an earth sign? What's your sign? We'll do confirmations real quick. Do you want 2 with detail or 5 with no detail? Maybe get some type of advancement or growth. But something could be triggering your childhood wounds too at the same time. You didn't pay for it, Aquarius. We talking to Capricorn. That's her personal. You can't answer for somebody. Alright, let's see. 2 confirmations. First of all, you need to keep going. I actually end up getting 4 for you. So I'll tell you 4. We'll clarify 2. Somebody's too old to be fighting. Alright, cover all bases because it's really not what you think. You will learn how to address some type of situation. You're not dumb. You're just letting somebody do something to get away with it for the moment because you feel like you can take advantage with it or use it as leverage. But there's no way that it really happened, but it really did happen. Alright, what really happened? Something you feel like, no, nobody slept with someone. They did. This could be involving a fire sign and or a Virgo. A Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Virgo. Somebody was in and out of some type of desire secretly. They wanted things to feel like a disaster. They wanted you to have some type of sudden awareness of what they were doing. So they were trying to plant the seed and or pave the way for you to feel like you were mentally defeated. Yeah, they did do it. And maybe you were unfocused or you were burnt out at the point that this was happening. So you were trying to move forward. And or you could be trying to progress with someone in your family. Is this somebody in your family? No, somebody you were friends with? This is somebody that you invested something with, but you were conflicted about some type of change. I don't know if this is like a business owner. It's like somebody slept with your trainer or somebody slept with your, I don't know, your hairstylist, and somebody slept with somebody that you know. And you're like, nah, no, they didn't. It's like, yeah, they did. But somebody felt like, oh, this is a bad phase, or somebody didn't embrace this, or somebody felt like this was going to fuck up their career somehow, some way, so they created some type of clear boundary. FYI when it comes to that. You may be like, there's no way, but they did. All right, who wants to be fighting with you? You feel like you're too old to be fighting. This could be an Aquarius, another Capricorn. Somebody's coming in very quickly. Somebody wants to say something. Like I just told the other Aquarius, you can't say something for somebody else. They may come towards you really quickly and may want you to do what they say or believe what they're telling you. They're having some type of sadness because they feel like they manipulated you or threw you off about some type of situation. And they want to know if you're overwhelmed or if they can still make you overwhelmed. Somebody's still trying to trigger you. All right, so let that go. Continue to be positive, and know that something's going to allow you to balance. Maybe you're a little thrown off about your situation right now. All right. Anybody else send in for confirmation? Let's look. Oh, I'm not even signed into the other one. I keep forgetting. Let me see. Hey, come on in. We actually probably about to hop off real quick and go to YouTube. Maybe I'll come back tonight. We'll see. Okay, cool. Oh, happy birthday. Shout out to you. If you know an earth sign, air sign relationship, it's not going to be successful. Somebody could have been trying to keep it to where it wasn't public, or they were trying to hide something in the background. There also could be a Cancer around or an Aries. They're trying to move towards some type of structure, but they're trying to keep it quiet for now because of a scandal. Okay, maybe it didn't happen yet. It says yes, it did. And maybe that's why you're like, no, there's no way. And yes, it did. But I don't know, maybe not. You'll come back and we'll talk about it. Maybe you just ain't found out about it yet. And you still supporting this person's business because you feel like, okay, well, there's been a change to why they don't feel like something was of value or why they were in their head. It's like somebody kept canceling an appointment on you or somebody kept doing something and it was for another reason than what you thought it was. Come on in. If you have a question, you can send in for it before we hop off. Somebody want you to feel like you had everything that you needed. It's okay. Well, I'm gonna hurt you some type of way. Oh, I'm gonna hurt you some type of way. But you was going through something else, so you didn't, you ain't really pick up on it. Maybe you did, but you ain't really. It's like, nah. Yeah, you don't know. Well, not yet, anyways. Okay, cool. Let's do your confirmation. Do you want 5 regular or do you want 2 with detail? You could be readjusting something. Maybe you want to think about going to a chiropractor. Something about college could be important. Even if you didn't go to college, maybe there was a college campus and it was like, oh, there's this one building that everybody remembered or everybody went towards. Or, ooh, why is my allergies acting up all of a sudden? Is your throat itchy or? Yeah, I was asking you, Miss Know-It-All. Do you want 2 with detail or do you want 5 regular? It seems like you mastered some type of patience, so good job. You can expect something to make you happy soon. Some type of opportunity, some type of property. But you could be connected to somebody that you don't need to be, and that's going to make you sad. You want to do, oh, that's not you. All right, you got to send in for your 2 detail. But Miss Know-It-All, do you want 2 with detail or do you want 5 regular? What's your sign? You could change your username. Maybe you are the same person. Your picture looks the same. Okay, hold on, Sierra. Hold on. I thought that was somebody else. Oh, I'm like, okay, you confused. I'm like, but your picture look the same. You're welcome, love. Thank you for being here. For real, for real. Okay, you was confusing me. You could be on somebody live. They're like, oh, I didn't even know it was you. Okay, let's see. What was your thing? You said 2 details. You're Capricorn. I'm like, but why the picture? It's something about your leg. Somebody could be very attracted to you. Maybe you're going to wear something kind of like, I don't know if it's like risque or something fun. Somebody going to be very attracted to you. All right, so you got 3 out here. Somebody around you could have a loud TV or phone and that could annoy you. You're going to try to figure out if somebody around you is a teammate or if they're truly an opponent. You could also be still waiting on something that you really want. All right, this person that you're trying to figure out, who are they? Okay, so this could be a fire sign. This is somebody that wants to have a new love with you, wants to flirt with you, and or just discover where this can go. They're trying to send you a message, and you're trying to figure out, okay, is this somebody that I actually can't entertain or not? There could be an age difference. And you could be worried about something in the middle. It's like, okay, well, there's something else I don't know if they'll be able to take care of. If there's an issue, there's something that you're not sure that they'll be able to structure or have some type of control over. So this is why you're thinking about walking away. All right, are they a teammate? Are they an opponent? Okay, so this person wants to be a teammate. They have good intentions when it comes to their emotions, but they're not actually ready for something. There's someone around them that still makes them feel a little down and or negative. So they're going to be careless when it comes to you. So you should not entertain this, but so far if you choose to, because you may feel bored and or there's something that you don't really want to either deal with or somebody that you feel like you disconnected from. So you feel like you need something that's going to kind of spark you up when it comes to love. But this is not something long term at all. When it comes to you waiting on something that you really want, when will you get this? You also could be needing something delivered to you. A water sign season could be important, so give it to Pisces season. Okay, continue to work until you hit some type of milestone. You will be able to perfect something as well. You just got to sit back and see how things kind of accomplish for you. Just sit back and enjoy. Okay. Oh, great. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? That's so funny. You tricked me on that one. That was funny. Come on in. Make sure nobody else is typing before we go to YouTube. I wonder if I can play music on YouTube. I don't know. You're welcome, love. Thank you for being here. Make sure you go out and have some type of fun, though. Even if you're heartbroken about some type of conversation, it's like, well, you'll be able to move right past it. You'll be fine. Well, okay, well. At least you got the closure that you needed, or maybe something about your hair could be important. Maybe it'll make you feel better if you do something to your hair. Oh, you're like, I'm waiting to get some money first. Something about somebody from your ex from high school could be important, because I was thinking about loving basketball, and he was like, well, who you gonna go to the dance with, or who you gonna go to this with, the basketball? So you need to make sure if you play music. Oh, dang, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, period. That's what I'm saying. Something a little risque. Oh, have fun. Okay, good. Yeah, have fun. There's going to be a feminine around you that's going to be mad at you. You're not going to want to be their friend, or you don't invite them or something like that. I don't know. hope you have a good birthday, though. You also could be leaving somebody on red. So, you know what? I don't even want to talk to you. I did not know that about YouTube. So I'm not even going to do it on this one. I'm going to get on it on my iPad. I'll get off of there. All right, y'all. Well, I will talk to you later. I'm going to go see what YouTube coming back. I might come back on tonight. I'm going to try to start. I said I'm going to start doing it because people be like, oh, why be on at 9? I'm going to try to start doing nighttime. But once I kind of relax, I'll be done for the day. So I don't know. We'll see. I may try to come back. I ain't going to lie. But I may try to come back tonight. I already know it's a lie. You made me talking to somebody and you're like, yeah, I'm not finna deal with this. It could be a Pisces and Aries and Virgo or Gemini. And you're like, yeah, Okay, cool. I might have some openings for tomorrow. They may already be closed for today. I don't know. All right, y'all. I'm going to go to YouTube. I will see y'all later. Or maybe I'll see y'all over there.